For 12.5, we actually are taking a much closer look at percentages with normal distributions. Let me give you a definition of a percentile. Percentile is not a score on a test, but a percentile is the percent of people or things, whatever we're measuring, the percent of people who scored lower than the given score. I'm going to assume you took either the ACT or the SAT. You've taken some what they call high stakes tests. In middle school, at different points throughout K through 12, they'll take tests. When the scores come back, you get the raw score, what the student actually scored, and you get something called a percentile. If you are in the 50th percentile, it means 50% of the people scored less than you. It means you did the average. So let's write that. A score in the 50th percentile means that 50% of all the scores were less than this score. If you're in the 80th percentile, it doesn't mean that you scored 80 on the test. It means that 80% of the scores were less than yours. A score in the 80th percentile means that 80% of all the scores were less than this score. Some of you are going to be teachers. Some of you might be a teacher and you don't know it yet. A lot of you are going to be parents. So when your child comes home with some test scores and there's a percentile score, this is what it means. They'll usually have some bars on the score report, things like that. So if your child has 80%, that doesn't mean they scored 80% on the test. It means 80% of all the students who took that test scored less than your child.